Hello and welcome to Level Up. What you couldn't see at home was me trying to do LVL on my hands. I'm still unsuccessfully doing it. This is just a little bonus episode that we do to talk you through and give you a brief outline of what our characters have done in between sessions to level themselves up. At this point of recording, I don't remember whether we actually physically mentioned it on the show, if I mentioned it post the show, but regardless, our characters are now level 5. And we're going to have a quick chat with all 5 of them. 5 by 5. And we're going to find out what they did. Right, first up, I'm going to talk to Luke.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I was too busy throwing shapes to actually be listening.
Yeah, everyone on cam has just been spelling out LVL with their hands, arms, and body orifices.
Yeah, I spelled out a word that I'd have to bleep out if I was actually to say it out loud. So
Nice. It's worth noting. I do have a secret squirrely present for one of you tonight.
Oh, here we go.
Something your character did not envisage as being a level 5 bonus.
Shouldn't have, thank you, appreciate it.
It wasn't.
is it
might
just
have been.
death? Just straight death?
That's the other gift. Luke,
Hello.
Daboff.
Yep.
Talk to me about Dabo.
What, my level 5 stuff?
Yeah.
Not-
Or just level 1 to 4. Just talk to me about him in general. What's your backstory?
Oh, don't ask me that, for fuck's sake. I really can't remember most of it. His favourite colour's blue. He likes walks on the beach. Not many beaches around here, so a bit unfortunate. Level 5's a bit bland for me, really. I've got Uncanny Dodge, which, starting at 5th level, when an attacker that I can see hits me, I can use my reaction to half the damage against me. So, useful, but not particularly interesting. I did realise I have not added a spell. I think at level 4 I gained an extra spell, so I've added that this level. And
What did you go for? Do you remember?
Huh?
What spell did you
add? I just got like an extra spell, like learned, not an extra spell slot. So I've just added a spell to my thing. Apparently, I've got 4 level 1s now.
But you can add another spell to it. I think you can have... No?
That's what he's done.
That's what I've done.
He's got a new spell, not a new spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Spell. So I got one.
I was thinking the other way around. I was thinking that you were telling me you had a spell slot without a new spell, and I thought that's weird. Okay.
No, yeah. I didn't add a spell. I think at level 4. So right. there wasn't much to pick from that was interesting. Okay. So I don't know if Stuart's already got this one or something similar, but I've gone with Silent Image, so I can basically make just an object, creature, or some other visible phenomenon that's no larger than a 15-foot cube.
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Wouldn't be able to do it on my penis then.
I mean, I could make it close to you, make it look like you're a 15-foot cube penis. But yeah, so I can do that. But it doesn't make any noise or any other sensory thing. It's purely visual. So I could make like a fake wall or something. But it might be interesting.
Big booming voice thing.
Yeah, I could work with Dweezil. But yeah, other than that, just got extra HP, and that's it really. It's quite a boring level for me, really. I did think about multi-classing into Artificer, which I think I spoke to you about previously, but I might do that in the future, but I want to get my my sneak attack a bit more powerful before I do that, I think.
Correct. It's, I think, I haven't checked all the classes, but level 5 does seem to be the least interesting. One of the classes that does seem to have a bit of oomph in it is the Barbarian. We've got 2 of them, so let's do them. Flyboy, Quinch.
Yeah, so it was off the podcast really, but after the last session, Nate sort of quietly pulled me aside and said, he said, MJ, I love everything that you're doing with Quinch and his personality and everything. And I said, that's really flattering for you to specifically pull me aside and single me out. I appreciate that. And he said, but the whole cowardice thing, I think, is actually quite frankly pathetic. And so I was obviously a little bit taken aback at this. It's very out of character for Nate. But ultimately, he's a DM and we have to do his bidding. So he said, look, listen, the guys aren't going to go for this if we sort of sign off with all of them. So what we're going to do, we're going to stick you up 2 levels next time. So I'm level 6 now. So I think I've got the highlights at least are a pentuple attack, so I can attack 5 times. Nate has quadrupled my flying speed, and
so
he's
can
also
run away
given me
quicker, yeah?
no, he's given me 4 extra arms as well. So I can do 4 attacks with the arms times 5 or whatever pentuple. No, this is obviously all ridiculous. No, quite straightforward to quench. Got a nice little health boost. We've got some proficiency bonuses, an extra attack. Actually, my walking speed did increase by 5 feet, or 10 feet. I'm 40 now, whatever I was before. I think I was 30 before, was I?
But your flying speeds are still the same.
Flying speed the same, something that we'll work on, hopefully. Bit of training, bust that up. I tried to get some cheeky bonuses for that just before we started recording, but we wasn't going for it, listeners.
Pop on How to Train Your Dragon might help.
Sam, does Krill get anything aside from that, or is it the same for both of you at level 5?
Yeah, just skip me, innit? Same thing, innit?
Well, I had to skip one of you. I mean, ultimately, if both barbarians got the same.
Extra attack, faster movement, to move towards combat, not away, obviously. Yeah. That's me, done.
You do, actually, coming back to you, MJ, you do realise that all those missed attacks, you can't, stack them up. You don't, get, rolled forward attacks and you can just attack someone, 30 times at one point.
For every attack he's not done so far.
all those attacks you've not been taking, they don't sort of stack up to later dates.
Well, of course they do.
How do you think he beat that Kraken? He just ran away from battles for 8 years and then just unleashed them all. Yeah.
I know monks do a lot of attacking, but you're not that anymore. Right, I'm going to come to my gift boy, Mr. Smith, Gregomel.
Wow, I get a gift. This is
you do.
Great.
I'm gonna let you talk me through what Gregomel already has chosen, and then I'm going to give you your gift.
Oh, I'm excited for this. Okay, new level means I get some level 3 spell slots. I get 2 of them. I get a new spell as well, which I have chosen a level 3 spell for. I have chosen Fireball. Obviously my HP goes up. All my current spells as well seem to do more damage from now on. So I get some extra D8s kind of chucked in with a couple of them. And I think that's about it, really. Nothing too exciting going on.
But it is Fireball time, yeah?
It is Fireball time.
Yeah. The most famous of all spells, probably, I would think. Any more famous spells than that in D&D?
Magic
Seems
Missile.
the most memey. Huh?
Magic Missile. Always Magic Missile.
In this game, yeah.
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably up there.
Always OP'd.
So my gift to you, Mike, is a new learned spell that you can have. Obviously, no extra spell slots or anything like that.
Okay.
But this is a permanently. This is a spell you will always know how the sorcerers deal with that. It's called Direct the Tide, and way back in December, we took part in a Secret Santa spell exchange on Twitter. And a lovely person by the name of Lady of Seven Minds gave us a level 3 sorcerer spell called Direct the Tide. And I thought, as a nice little gift, you could have it to potentially use should you decide to do so. It's a 3rd level evocation, and it is basically, as you continue to live with the chaos of your innate magics, you have managed to begin to harness the waves of uncontrolled energy to harm your enemies. Choose one creature you can see within range. The target must make a charisma saving throw. On a fail, roll a d6, and the enemy is afflicted by the corresponding effects. It is frightened by the nearest creature until the end of your next turn. It becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours. It is affected by the spell slow for 1 minute. Minimise the damage roll of the target's next attack. The target takes 2d10 necrotic damage and you regain hit points equal to the damage dealt.
Wow.
Or number 6, the target is affected by the polymorph spell and turned into a sheep for the spell's duration. So
that is very Gregomel, isn't it? That's
yeah,
fun.
I'm keen for this. Can you send me that in a message so I can? I guess I'm gonna have to manually type that because that sounds like a homebrew.
It is indeed a homebrew. So there you go. That is on its way to you in the group.
Wow, that is an awesome spell.
And let me just write that. So it's called Direct the Tide, I believe. Direct the Tide, yeah.
All right. I hope we thank our Twitter follower for this.
We did at the time, and obviously that's why I wanted to reference her in this as well.
But it was last December, and by the time this one goes out, it'll be this December. So.
Exactly. Look forward to one episode. Right, finally, singer of songs, leader of men, bard of bards.
Hello, Nathan.
Dweezil. Yes. Hello, Stuart.
Hello. I've got some new things at level 5. I get a bit of an upgrade to the Bardic Inspiration, so it's not really for me, this is for everyone else. My Bardic Inspiration is now a D8, so when I bestow it upon them, they get a D8 rather than a D6. And also, I regain my Bardic Inspiration slots after short rests, which is nice. So I should be able to pump out a lot more Bardic Inspiration, which coupled with the D8 temporary hit points as well, means that I'm quite useful. I've also, much like Gregomel, received level 3 spell slots and have taken a level 3 spell. The level 3 spell I've chosen is called Enemies Abound. Essentially, I can make an enemy fight everything, friend or foe. So if there's a crowd of bad guys, or perhaps 3 or 4 giants, if we went back in time to fight the hill giants at the Festival of Aegon, if I was able to turn one of those hill giants against the others, then we could have just sat back and watched hill giants fight. That would be quite nice. So that's my new spell, and then a few other little bits and bobs, because level 5 does get you better proficiency bonus, and because I've got my Jack of all trades, it's bumped a couple of my ability scores up. My persuasion is now +10. That's worth remembering. I've got very few things that are +0 now. Animal handling, athletics, insight, medicine, and survival are my only zeros. Everything else I've got bonuses on. So yeah, pretty looking pretty good. Pretty happy with level 5. Nothing immediately spectacular, but some nice little bits.
Note to self: kill Dweezil second. Right. Lovely stuff. Well, that's our level 5s. That's everything that our characters will be exhibiting in the upcoming games and sessions. So thank you very much for listening to this Level Up Level 5. And this will be coming out the same day as another episode, so go and listen to that one immediately. And bye. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit the subscribe button on your favourite podcast app to ensure you don't miss any future instalments of Dice and Desire. And in the meantime, if you want to interact with us, come and find us on Twitter and Instagram @Dice and Desire.